That was 40 Deuces. That was from White Wizzard, my special guests here this evening. Tell me about the album. It is on
Earache Records.
In stereo.
Did they just sort of come along and go, wow, this is cool, and boom, you had a deal? Or how long were you shopping this whole sort of package around, as it were?
You know, originally the EP was kind of released, a couple years ago. At first it was going to be a demo, but it turned out better than expected, so obviously it started getting a little bit of a buzz, and Earache just contacted me. They saw the video, actually, for High Speed GTO, the first video that we did.
Do you have a GTO, by the way?
I 69 GTO. So it's kind of, one of those things. They saw the video, they liked it, and they contacted me, had me send them the whole CD, and when Digby, the owner of Earache, heard it, he really liked it, and we got into conversations, and I liked what he had to say and felt like we were on the same page, so we went for it.
And then I understand that the band quit.
Well, no, we kind of had a mutual parting of the ways, so to speak. It was, not necessarily them quitting. It was more that, we really were, I put the lineup together pretty fast. This is one of those things that was kind of formed on a whim. It was kind of a self-centered venture where I'd kind of gotten fed up with metal, and I just kind of wanted to make a band like I wanted to have. I said, you know what, this is what I want to play. I don't care if 10 people come. Maiden, Rush, UFO, these are the bands that I like. So, I wanted to get back to songwriting and metal, melodicism, all of those things that I seemed to be missing, to me at least, in the metal music I was hearing. And so that's what I did. I just kind of formed a band that I wanted to form, but I put that lineup together quickly, kind of pulled the guys, went and did that 7-song EP quickly. And after spending some time on the road together, we realized we probably should be in separate bands because we had a lot of separate things we wanted to do that were very different. And I'm pretty headstrong on my vision. Wow. I kind of had my idea of what I wanted.
Okay.
And I stuck with it. So
like what?
They wanted to do heavier stuff. They wanted to do more thrashy kind of stuff and downtune, and I wanted to continue with the vision of keeping things in standard tuning and more songwriting-oriented stuff.
Right, so it wasn't like, social things, like they wanted to strangle rabbits and you were sort of into something else? Or
yeah, no, nothing like that, that'd be more interesting. That would have been better, I know.
Fun, yeah, okay.
I should have come up with something.
It's not true, yeah. So how did you recruit your new bunch of criminals?
Went online. Craigslist, man.
You're joking, really?
Yeah, Craigslist was great. The singer joined from Florida, moved out, auditioned. He was amazing. I took him to the studio. We tracked a couple of the songs, and right away the chemistry was great. And he picked up on what I was writing really quick and interpreted it well, and we knocked it out fast. It just was good chemistry. And then the guitar player actually auditioned. He came out from Detroit, Michigan, and came to L.A. Other two guys were local.
Right.
And that's how it happened.
Job done, yeah. Derek Riggs did the artwork.
Yes, I hunted Derek down.
How did you get him? I mean, we can't get him to answer the phone.
Yeah, I hunted him down online. I just went to his website, emailed him, and asked him how much he would charge to do a piece for us, and we worked out a price, and I told him what I wanted, and we emailed back and forth for a couple of months, and he knocked it out and sent it to me.
Yeah. Actually, it looks a bit like a really scary Rob Halford pulling a rabbit out of a hat.
Nice.
Somewhat scary looking Rob Halford. He's got a couple of horns. He's a horny old devil.
He's got that jacket that I think is,
That's a bit Rob, isn't it?
That's very Rob.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry, hang on a minute. No, it's not. No, it's a crystal ball.
There you go.
No, it's very cool. Very cool. How's your merchandise doing?
Decent. I mean, obviously, as you know, merchandise is probably traveling T-shirt salesman is really what we're doing right now, right? Yeah. I mean, if you really want to be honest,
dental floss salesman from Montana. Yeah, exactly,
like the old shirts. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I think you have to have good merch these days because the way everything is. I think that's pretty much it. That was why I approached Derek in the first place. I knew going into this that I wanted to take it seriously. I wanted to invest some money and do it right, and I just obviously wanted to go to somebody that I respected that I thought could give me a good piece of artwork and go from there. So I think it's important to have good merchandise and good artwork on your records.
Well, the next song you picked to do here has about 4, just in the song title, I mean, there's an iron in it. It's got an Iron Maiden, it's got a rock goddess, and it's got a vengeance in it, so it's a bit of a priest thing. And if you roll it all together and you sort of slur it a lot, you get kind of in a god of vengeance like that. So you've actually got the whole shooting match there. So Iron Goddess of Vengeance, where does this one come out? Why is she an Iron Goddess, and what is the vengeance that she's seeking, and would we enjoy it?
I think the funny story on that song is actually we were all having tea in San Francisco after a gig.
Chinese restaurants.
As you do.
Chinese restaurants, and there was this tea called Iron Goddess of Mercy. And we were like, I'll make a good song title. That's pretty good. So I filed it away in my mind, and I went home, and I started creating this character, the Iron Goddess of Mercy, fun metal fictional character, all about retribution from, the depths of, whatever. And yeah, she became an Iron Goddess of Vengeance as the lyrics progressed. She didn't have much mercy. So I
no happy ending there then?
No, there's not a happy ending.
Well, there's a happy ending at the Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, there was, yes. That's a whole other story.
Oh, yeah.
That's classified.
That's a whole other story, indeed. Listen, you've got this album. It's on Earache Records. People should go out and buy it. Anybody that's a fan of, traditional metal, 80s metal, the classic sort of stuff that, Maiden and Priest and bands like that, and UFO indeed, were putting out. If you're a fan of that, you probably get a real kick out of the White Wizzard record. You haven't got anybody that dresses up as a strange magician pulling a rabbit out of a hat with horns, have you?
No, not yet.
No, not yet, right. A 10-foot one, perhaps, wandering around. No. But I fear that the time can't be long before something like that occurs.
Wizzard on stilts or something.
Wizzard on stilts. Yeah, it has a certain ring to it, Right, Iron Goddess of Vengeance. The album is called Over the Top. It's on Earache Records, and if you want to make your ears ache, I absolutely guarantee this will do it as long as you play it loud. It's in standard tuning, so those of you who are always listening to contemporary metal know your ears are not confused. That really is a guitar in A440. And everybody else, guys, thank you very much for coming this evening. Guys, thank you very much.
Thank you.